Well, hello. So Wednesday, the 31st of January, another week. Haven't done as much this week. No, not done as much. Head, bit madness, life, madness, craziness. But I have done, I think, more than one model a day. So we're going to go and have a look. Okay, so this week, take some of these off here so you can see what we're looking at. So I did a bit of sponging at the beginning. So I did these. This is an experiment for doing kroot. I used some sponges and they literally take minutes to knock out. You could probably do it in seconds if you were faster. So very quick to do, very easy to do. Drying time is probably the longest bit. So yeah, I did these two kroot hounds using that. So I want to get a kroot team together for kill team. I just love kroot, so yeah. So I did those, and then I tried it on this dude here. Same sponging technique, just with a few extra details. So he's come out pretty good. So it's a nice little experiment, and he'll go on and be added to my my infantry that I did. If you look in my shorts, you'll see a picture of them with the APC, and here is the APC. So again, so I went from a black undercoat on this, just because a lot of dark areas like in the wheel arches and stuff. And then I sponged it up with browns and then a few other colours. And yeah, it was a very bad print. It was a good print. My friend did it for me a long time ago when printers were still quite newish. So they weren't as refined and as good as they are now. So there's a big gap here where the two sides didn't mix together. You can see there's another one here where it's bowed there. On a modern printer now, that would be a kind of a more straight line, I feel. So I just used some tin foil and covered in super glue to cover that up. And then I also, when I was gluing the wheels on, I went off to sort the kids out, and this wheel here went on a bit wonky. So it was really evident from the way the axle went through, so I just carried it again with a bit of tin foil. Turret just turns, it doesn't slide back and forward. So it's Aliens-esque. Little bear print there from a decal sheet. I just tried to add a little bit of details and a bit of rust. Stop me and buy one. Some of you may be old enough to know the reference of that. If you do, pop it on down below. Let's see how many of you actually know the reference there. And it's from an old white dwarf, by the way. And this is Bear. So it's called Bear because it's got a big bear claw on it. The Anarchy symbol there. And then the decal didn't go on very well for this one up here. The black triangle sort of thing. So it just turned out a bit of battle damage. Very simple, very quick, very easy, and a good little win really, I think. Still classified as one model, so that's 4 models there. And then I did this dude here. This one? Yeah, this dude here with the shield. This one is a test of concept. Sponged on the metal over black. And then I just worked up using a lot of contrasts and such. So this is for a game called Warhammer Underwords. So got the wizard done as well. Sorry, I've got to hold the camera. I had a clip to hold the camera on my special arm. I got the arm, but I lost the clip. Typical. It kind of follows the way my life goes. You get one thing and lose another. So this is the leader. I painted the head separate and then just glued it in. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with her. So, and then there's this dude here. So these are actually going to become a a warband for Warcry, I hope. I'm thinking Warcry might be easier to teach my son than Underworlds. I could be wrong. I can't play Eevee yet, so yeah. So I'm actually quite pleased with this. Let's take these away so it doesn't block the view. forward a bit. Yeah, how professional is this? Not very at all. Fire him. Yeah, so I'm quite pleased with them really. They a quick little job over 2-3 days, probably 2 days. I want to do a bit more on her hair, but it doesn't really show up on camera, so maybe don't even need to worry about it. So that's part of the wall band for Warcry, and then I've got some other models. Now I've got a bit of a problem. The kind people on the Facebook group gave some advice on, or one person gave some advice on what to put in my list, and it's these guys here I'm using because they're what I had available. I just like the models. Where's the leader? Voila. Now, there is 2 missing. There's a doggo and I think it's a lady, I can't tell because I haven't got it in my hand to have a look at, running and throwing a spear. So, I had her, and I think I got her up to the stage where I got the flesh on her, and I was doing the black, and I realised that she was missing. I have churched the house out the last 2 evenings looking for it, and no joy. Now the reason why I delayed on getting these painted for a while was I couldn't find the doggo. I found the doggo. The doggo has been found. He's not been indicated yet, but the doggo is there, so looking forward to painting him actually. But I've lost the lady with the spear. Now the question is, do I just paint the doggo anyway and get them both painted and hope I find the lady with the spear, or do I put them all to one side and try and do her at the same time? So this coming week's projects will be, I don't know. I really don't know. I would like to have done these guys, but I kind of feel I should do them all together because I tend to forget the colours I use sometimes. But I also want to do it at the same time as now because I can remember how I did the red for the other guys, because I want to mix them all together to make one warband. I do have this dude, and I had painted this guy back in the late 90s. Yeah, like late 1990s I think it was I painted him. And probably even earlier than that actually. Much earlier than that, yeah. It would be when the war wagon first came out. But anyway, always liked the model. I originally did him in Nuln, in black armour. I think he had a grey beard, but I'll probably do it with a ginger beard now, just because I tend to do that quite a lot. Don't know why. So I'm going to repaint, well, not repaint, this is what I bought off eBay second hand years ago. But yeah, I want to paint him up and maybe even use as my character in Hero Quest. So he's on a round base because I like round bases. Everyone says square base is the best, but I like round bases. I don't poke my eyes out on them. So, oh, look at that spiky bit on top. I could poke my eyes out of that though, couldn't I? Yes. So I'm probably going to get him painted up. So maybe next week we'll see him painted, maybe not. Like I say, it's a very short one this week. So I did manage to get, what, 1, 2, 3, I can't count. So I got 4 done, 4 models for Warhammer, 1 APC, 2 kroot hounds and a robot done. So the 2 kroot hounds, a robot, and the APC is 4. And then these 4 guys is 8. So I've done more than 1 model a day for the week. So I think that is it's still a win. It's not in like the 20s or anything like that, like I've done other weeks. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with them. Especially with what's going on in life at the moment. So we'll squeeze in what we can in where we can. So I shall see you next Wednesday. Thank you for watching. Please ask some questions below. You're not going to see my ugly face again. Until next Wednesday probably. So yeah, please subscribe. It sounds crazy, but likes and subscribes just kind of help other people discover these videos, and then the more videos that get discovered of mine, the more likes I get, the more I get discovered, and then I can probably invest a bit more time in actually getting these done and getting them done properly. For the moment it's all a bit crazy and I'm trying to fit things in where I can, in my little desk in the corner of the sitting room. Anyway, as I said before, thanks for watching and I'll see you next week.